دفعہ پھر سلام پڑھیں. صلی اللہ بیٹھا ہے مشکلات کے رستے میں آنے کر، بیٹھا ہے مشکلات کے رستے میں آنے کر. او بد نصیب دیکھ علی کو پکار کر، خیبر میں قاتل بھی کوئی مرحب کا قاتل تھا، پھینکا تھا ذوالفقار کا صدقہ اتار کے. بیٹھا ہے مشکلات کے بلندر سوال. اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر بزم کل میں دوسرا حیدر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر آتا نہیں. جس کو دل تسلیم کر لے ہم
اور کوئی مظہر داور
نظر آتا نہیں.
ہے ابو طالب علی عباس ایسے بے مثال، ہے ابو طالب علی عباس ایسے بے مثال، کوئی ان جیسا وفا پہ کر نظر آتا نہیں. جری یوں تو پنجوں پہ کھڑے ہیں کتنے مردانے جری، کوئی ان میں فاتح خیبر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور
نظر آتا نہیں.
اور جو محمد نے سجا یا ہے بعنوان غدی، جو محمد نے سجا یا ہے بعنوان غدی، بھائی دل کے اندھوں کو وہی منبر نظر آ. کوئی مظہر داور
نظر آتا نہیں.
آسماں ہم کیوں کریں تیری بلندی کو سلام، آسماں ہم کیوں کریں تیری بلندی کو سلام، کربلا سے تو ہمیں برتر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر
آتا نہیں.
ان کی کچھ ایسی شبیں عاشور آنکھیں کھل گئیں ان کی کچھ ایسی شبیں، عاشور آنکھیں کھل گئیں کوئی بھی جز ضبط پیغمبر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر
آتا نہیں،
سجدہ رب سے نہ خود جو اپنی مرضی سے اٹھا، سجدہ رب سے نہ خود جو اپنی مرضی سے اٹھا، وہ سر شبیر جیسا سر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر
آتا نہیں،
مر نہ جائے نہ ماں کہیں مالک یہ منظر دیکھ کر، مر نہ جائے ماں کہیں مالک یہ منظر دیکھ کر، سامنے جھولا ہے اور اصغر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور
نظر آتا نہیں،
کس طرح سوئے سکینہ سینہ سرور کے بعد، کس طرح سوئے سکینہ سینہ سرور کے بعد، جس پہ نیند آتی تھی وہ بستر نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر داور نظر آتا نہیں، اور کوئی مظہر
نعرہ تکبیر، نعرہ تکبیر،
اللہ اکبر،
نعرہ رسالت،
یا رسول اللہ،
نعرہ رسالت،
یا رسول اللہ،
نعرہ حیدری،
یا علی،
نعرہ حیدری،
یا علی،
نعرہ صلوات۔
اللہم صلی علی محمد و آل محمد۔ اللہم صلی حسبنا اللہ ونعم الوکیل نعم المولا ونعم النصیر۔ اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان اللعین الرجیم، بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم، الحمدللہ رب العالمین، والصلاة والسلام علی اشرف الانبیاء والمرسلین، سیدنا و مولانا ابی القاسم محمد وعلى آلہ الطیبین الطاہرین المعصومین، سیما بقیت اللہ العظم، روحی و رواح العالمین اللہ الفدا، رب اشرح لی صدری ویسر لی امری واحلل عقدۃ من لسانی یفقہوا قولی۔ First of all, there's a request for MIUG for our brother Hamid Azimi and some other mu'mineen and mu'minat who are ill and sick. So let's recite MIUG 5 times and ask Allah to give them cure. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أَمَّا يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ 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 صلوات۔ The Quran addresses every man and woman and says that وَأَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكُمْ نُورًا مُبِينًا. And we have revealed or sent to you, revealed to you a manifest light. All of you. There is a light that has come to all of you. A light, a nur that has come to all of you. It's a declaration of the Quran for every man and woman that there's a light that has come to you through Allah's mercy, through His kindness, and through the love that He has for mankind. He has sent them this light, so that this light, this evident light, this clear and obvious light, when this light reaches them, it will take them out of the darkness that they're in, the darkness of the soul, the darkness of the mind. It will take them out of that darkness and bring them into light and illuminate them and make them see the truth, see the wisdom, see the prophets and the imams, see the divine message in the most accurate and correct manner. Sometimes we see that darkness is when we are unable to see things as they are, when we are unable to see the truth as it is. We might see a version of it. We might see a little bit of it. It might not help us in the best manner. It's better that there must be light, that there should be light, so that we can see the truth, we can see the message of Allah, we can see the Prophet and the Imams in the way that they are. And you see this as an example. How many people have seen the Prophet in the right light? And I'm not talking about non-Muslims. I'm talking about Muslims. How many Muslims truly see the Prophet in the correct light? The way that he is. The way that Allah sent him. How many of them actually know that? And you see the mistaken identity. You see the misunderstanding that they have even about the personality who should have been the clearest in Islam. No one can be as clear in terms of what he is and who he is other than the Prophet. Everyone else is known through the light of the Prophet. It's the Prophet that Allah introduces, the Prophet that Allah has sent, and He has made him clear to everyone. And then still we have problems. Muslims have problems in understanding who he is, what he is capable of. Why? Because of darkness. Darkness that's in their intelligence, darkness that's in their minds, darkness that's in their heart. So this darkness has to be removed. It has to be eradicated. And the only way that it can happen is if there's light that has been given by Allah to eradicate that, to remove that, to make us enlightened. And this, Allah does this through His love that He has for us, through His mercy that He has for us. That's why He gives us light. He's saying this, declaring this in the Quran. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. This is what the Quran does. What does the Quran do? The book of Allah, the message of Allah, it is light that has come to enlighten us, to make sure that we see things in the right light, in the right way, in the most accurate way. And with the Quran, Allah has made some people infallible, so that they can be the teachers of the Quran. Allah speaks of the Prophet and says that I have sent you to do what? You allimuhumul kitab, so that you can teach them the book. You can teach them this light. You can give this light to them. Quran is the light, and hence you have some people that Allah has created, that Allah has made, that are like the Quran. They are the light of the Quran. They are light. They are Nur. Their being is Nur. Their reality is Nur. They come from the light of Allah, and they are Nur themselves. Allah has made them and sent them just like the Quran. Allah sent the Quran. Allah sent another group of people who are like the Quran. The only difference is that the Quran is the written word of God. Ahlul Bayt are the spoken word of God. What the Quran says, Ahlul Bayt show. What the Quran speaks of, Ahlul Bayt do. What the Quran dictates, Ahlul Bayt describe. What the Quran says in theory, Ahlul Bayt put forward in practice. It is the same message, it is the same light, but in two aspects. One being the written, one being the spoken. One being the silent, one that is capable of talking. One, it is in the form of a book, the other that's in form of life. In other words, you can say that Ahlul Bayt are light in life. They are the living light that has been sent to us, that has been sent for us. Quran, you can say Quran or you can say Muhammad. It is the same thing. You say Quran or you say Ali. It is the same thing. You say Quran or you say Fatima. It is the same thing. Quran and Ahlul Bayt, they are one and the same thing in two forms, in two aspects. They both are light and they do the work of light. A hadith of the Prophet that we all know of, and says, Inni tarikun fikum uttaqalain. I have left with you two things, two very important things, two extremely important things. He says, the book of Allah, wa itrati, and my Ahlul Bayt. Two things I have left amongst you. And if you hold on to them, then you will never be misguided. You will never be misguided. You will always be in the light of guidance if you hold on to them. And these two, the Book of Allah and Ahlul Bayt, will never separate from each other. Meaning they are one and the same thing. They never separate from each other. There's no glue that's holding them together, because you need glue to put two things together. Quran and Ahlul Bayt are one and the same thing. Understand that. There's no glue that's fixing them. He's saying that they are never going to separate. In other words, I didn't put a glue there in between them to make sure that they don't go. No, they are the same thing. That's what Allah wants to say here. They are the same thing. Quran is light, Ahlul Bayt are light. It's the same light. It's the same Nur that has come to you. Understand, the reason I'm saying this is because we need to know the Ahlul Bayt in the correct way that Allah has announced them and declared them and shown them to us, so that we know that it's not something that old women say or our grandmother used to say. It is something that Allah is saying in the Quran, and we should look at it that way. And if we accept it that way, then this is for our own guidance and for our own salvation. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Let me give you some more ayats so you understand this better. There's an ayat in Surah An'am, ayat number 122. Let me read that for you. It says, أَوَمَنْ كَانَ مَيْتًا فَأَحْيَيْنَاهُ وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ نُورًا يَمْشِي بِهِ فِي النَّاسِ. He says that is he who was dead, someone who's dead, who's capable of dead, who's being dead, a person, a human being, anyone capable of being dead, meaning he is worthless, he has no light, he is in utter darkness. A person who's utter darkness is good as dead. He is a zombie. He might be walking, but he has no soul. You don't regard him as a living being. Allah is saying that this person, a human being, is dead because he is in darkness. He is in ignorance. He has nothing. And then what does Allah do? وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ نُورًا. And we give that person, this dead person, a light. We give him a light that brings him to life, a light that makes him alive. We give him a light, and this light comes to him, gives him light, gives him life, gives him the ability to live. He is not dead anymore. Yamshi fin nas, and he walks amongst the people. He lives amongst the people now. He's living now. He was dead and he's now living. And this life was brought to him, was put in him through the light that we have given him, that we have sent for him, that we have put with him. There's a light that Allah has sent to us that is bringing us to life. And without it, we are in utter darkness, capable of only death and destruction. This is a light that Allah has brought to us. That light is Ahlul Bayt. That light is Ahlul Bayt. Ahlul Bayt have been given to us, brought to us, put amongst us, so that when we get the light from them, we start to become alive and live amongst the people. Let me explain that a little bit more. Send a salawats. So the thing is that Ahlul Bayt are Nur. Imam Hussein is Nur. He is a light. Nur means light. They are made of light. Their being is light. Their aql is light. Their heart is light. Their ruh is light. Their soul is light. Everything that is about them is light. And this light that has come to them. Now, what is my proof for that? And obviously, I'm not just saying this. Let me give you the proof for it. Ziyaratul Jamia. The ziyarat from our Imams regarding the Imams. Speaking about the Imams, introducing the Imams to the world. Our Imams have taught this ziyarat and they have said, Khalakakumullahu anwaran. Allah has made you, Ahlul Bayt, light. Each of you are lights. Each of you have been created as light. فَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ بِأَرْشِهِ مُهْدِكِينَ حَتَّى مَنْ عَلَيْنَا بِكُمْ فَجَعَلَكُمْ فِي بُيُوتٍ عَدْنَ اللَّهُ أَنْ تُرْفَعَ يُذْكَرُ فِيهَا اسْمَهُ. You have been created as light. All of you have been created as light, and then your light has been spread out. It has been spread out into every house in which the name of Allah is taken. Every house where the name of Allah is taken, it is because of you. Your light. And you're the reason for them becoming alive. For them taking the name of Allah. You are the reason. In Ziyarat-e-Waritha, we read that every Thursday for Imam Hussein. In Ziyarat-e-Waritha, it is said, Ashhadu annaka kunta nuran fil aslab shamikha. We are saying to Imam Hussein in Ziyarat Warisa, I testify, Ashhadu annaka, I testify that you are nuran, you are a light. You are a light. Fi aslab shamikha, in every container that has carried you. From the beginning of your inception, that you have come through all the loins and wombs that have carried your light, in every generation before you, whoever held your seed inside of them, in every place from Adam all the way down to Imam Ali, every container that has held you, you were light. In all of that, in all those things, you were light. Lam tunajjiskal jahiliyatu bi anjasiha. The ignorance, the darkness that exists outside could not touch you, cannot touch you, because you are light. You're not something that light has been shown on. You see, we are sitting in this hall and there's light that's open, so the light is showing us and creating this environment where we can see ourselves and each other. But you see, the light itself doesn't need another light. You are a light. When light is there, that means that darkness cannot stop light. Darkness can only stop those who are enlightened by light. We are enlightened by light, but light cannot be ever touched by darkness. That's what Allah is saying this truth in, or we are saying this truth in Ziyarat Waritha, that najasat and impurity of darkness can never touch you. Walam tulbiska mid mudlahimate thiyabiha. And the clothes of darkness were never put on you. The cloak and the clothes that people or make us dark can never come close to you, can never be put on you. This is a testimony. The fact that Hussein, you are a light. You are a light. Your creation is a light. From the beginning until now. That your creation, and inshallah I will go into it further, maybe tomorrow. Your creation and you being a light, that creation and that light has been there from even before the creation of this world, of the material world. When Adam was being created, you were there in the form of light. You existed. Your light was there. And Adam was shown your light. Adam was shown your light. Adam saw it, witnessed it, professed his faith towards it, submitted towards it. That light was there. And hence, when that light was there and you were there, so what does that mean for us? Then it is said, Kalamukum nur, your speech is light. Everything you say is light. Aqlukum nur, your aql is light. Fi'lukum nur, your actions are light. Everything is based on light. Everything that you do is enlightened. It is giving out light. My friends, this means, and what I'm trying to say right now is regarding Imam Hussein, because we want to understand who Imam Hussein is. Don't just say that he's the grandson of the Prophet, he's the Imam who stood up for right and he died in the way of truth and justice. Is that all who Hussein is? What is Imam Hussein? And that's what we are discussing these 10 days. In here, Allah is saying, Ahlul Bayt are saying, Hussein, you are a light that has come from Allah, just like the Quran has come. You are a light. You are given to the world so that you can enlighten them, that you can show them guidance, that you can carry them out of darkness into light. You can carry them out of ignorance into knowledge. This is your job. You have been given that. You were their guide. Without you were a guide, you are a guide. Now, this is what Imam Hussein is. Now, that means that Imam Hussein is a light who has been spent to enlighten mankind. Now, Ahlul Bayt are there, but I'm talking specifically about Imam Hussein right now. Particularly about Imam Hussein. Let me explain that. Send the salawats. Imam Hussein is a light. By being a light, it means that he is doing the work of light. Light is to shed light on every darkness. And it does it without any conditions. Imam Hussein never declines, never rejects. He never criticizes, never condemns. Never puts conditions, preconditions on who and what is going to be enlightened. Every place there is darkness, Hussein is going there. Every place there's ignorance, Hussein is going there and breaking that ignorance down. Imam Hussein never, you look at Imam Hussein, that's who he is. In his life, he never rejected anyone from guidance. He spent himself. Hussein was spent by Allah on mankind in order that mankind can be guided. That we all can be guided. That we all can find salvation. He spent like that. He loved without condition. He loved without condition. A soldier from Yazid's army. When Imam Hussein was in the last moments, not the last moments, when he was on the saddle of his horse and the battle was raging and he was the only one left on the saddle, he saw that this soldier got himself saddled to fight Imam Hussein. He got on a horse and he got his sword out in order to attack Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein saw that and got ready to defend himself. And this person attacked and Imam Hussein defended himself from his attack. And in that defense, the feet of that soldier were cut by Imam Hussein's sword. The soldier fell on the ground. Obviously, when your feet are cut with a sword, you're in pain. He shouted out in pain, fell on the ground in pain, crying out. Imam Hussein immediately got off his horse, went up to him and said, "Let me take you to the tents to take care of your feet. Let me take you to my tent. Let's take care of this. This is a person who came to kill him. This is an enemy. And when he's on the ground and needs help, Imam Hussein immediately got off the horse, came to him, came to his aid, came to his help. Normally, as an enemy, you would just go there and kill him. He's on the ground, let's get rid of him. That's one less enemy to worry about." My friends, Imam Hussein is light. And light means that, he doesn't make conditions. Who am I going to save? He doesn't put forward preconditions as to who am I going to love. He is for everyone. This person is on the ground like that. And this person tells Imam Hussein that no, just go to the army and let them know, let my people know, my tribe know that I'm on the ground, and they will come and help me. Imam Hussein said, all right. He went to the army in front of them and said that this person is lying here. His people came and helped him. Imam Hussein, this person on the ground had a problem. His feet are cut, he needs help, he needs assistance. Imam Hussein offered him help, and then when he needed help, Imam Hussein solved his problem. Friends, when Allah made Imam Hussein a solution, He does not discriminate. He doesn't discriminate. And if this is Hussein with his enemies, imagine how is Hussein with his friends. Really, imagine how Imam Hussein is with you all. If this is him who doesn't let his enemy fall to the ground and get hurt and remain like that, then when he comes to his friends, Imam Hussein is completely different. The character of Hussein, he is for everyone. He doesn't discriminate. He doesn't make a condition that, oh, if only you're this. Something, when you look at Imam Hussein, who is Imam Hussein? That's what we are dealing with. So if Hussein is like that, then we should reflect Imam Hussein's light. We should reflect his light. We should be a mirror that reflects this light, and our character should reflect it. Our personality should reflect that, yes, Hussein's light is within me. I hold the light of Hussein. My character should show that. My personality, the way I talk, the way I behave should show that, yes, he carries a light within himself, and you can see that light. I'll give you proof for this. I'll give you proof for this. Surah Hadid. Surah Hadid. Allah speaks about it and tells Rasulullah. He says, Yawma taral mu'minina wal mu'minat. On the day of judgment, my messenger, my beloved messenger, on the day of judgment, you will see. He tells the Prophet, you will see believing men and believing women. You will see believers, men and women. Yas'a nurahum bayna aydihim wa bi'aymanihim. You will see believing men and women with light surrounding them and within them. You will see them with a light that is surrounding them and within them. You will see it on the day of judgment. That each and every one of these believers, when they will walk with a light that is inside them and that surrounds them. Bushrakum al-yawm jannatun tajri min tahtiha al-anhar. Give them the good news that today you are going to be rewarded for that. For this light that you have come with, this light that you let reflect in your own self, this is the light of Hussein. This is who Imam Hussein is. Think about it. Who is Hussein? This is the light that we carry. We don't even know how Hussein is working on us and how his light is working on us. I told you yesterday, don't have doubts that you are not a believer. Don't doubt that. Imam Ali made the standard for that. And he said, anyone who cries for Hussein is a believer, is a mu'min. Believe that. Have certainty in that. That when you shed tears for Hussein, you are a believer. Every time that Imam Ali used to look at Hussein. Everywhere Imam Ali used to look at Imam Hussein, whether it's in the house, whether it's on the streets, everywhere he used to see Hussein. Hussein was, as he was growing up all through the years, even as an adult, when he used to look at Imam Hussein, He didn't do it with Imam Hassan or Bibi Zainab or anyone. He did it with Imam Hussain. Every time he used to look at Imam Hussain, he used to say, Ya abrata kulle mu'min. Oh, the reason for tears of every believer. This is the title that Imam Ali gave to Imam Hussain, that you are the reason that every mu'min is going to shed tears. And those tears will be the sign that they are a mu'min. You will be the cause of it. You will be the reason for it. And this is Imam Hussain. If you knew your position, if you knew your rank, if you understood that, it's special, it's unique. It's a mercy from Allah, and out of His love that He has given you, that your heart melts for Hussain and you cry for Hussain. That's it, my friends. This is important for us to know. Who's Hussain for us? And that's what we are talking about. Who's Hussain for us? If you know the importance of what this is, in that you are here, then you would not leave it for a moment. You would not leave it for a moment. You know, there was an old man, one of the soldiers of Imam Hussain in Karbala. No man. He was getting ready to go to the battlefield. Very old, white beard, white hair, just, old man. You can see it, he's not strong, but he, tightens his belt. He wants to go to the battlefield and he wants to fight. He gets ready, and that interest that he has to get ready to go to the battlefield, Imam Hussain sees that earnestness that he has. And Imam Hussain just grabs him, embraces him, and starts crying. Just starts crying. And the old man, he says, that obviously this is what I've been waiting for all my life. Imam Hussain says, go. He goes to the battlefield, fights there for some time, and after he kills some people, a time came when he walks back to the camp. He comes back to the camp. He returns to the camp, and Imam Hussain sees that he returned. Imam Hussain is standing by his tent. He sees that this person has come back from the battlefield. He is tired, war-weary. He's an old man. He's thirsty. He's hot from the sun. He's just been in the battle, so it's like it's not easy. He's breathing hard. He's an old man. He comes back. And Imam Hussain, he comes up to him and says, what's the matter? He says, I came back for two reasons. I just came back for a few minutes. I'm going to go back. I just came back for two reasons. He said, what is that? He says, I heard from your grandfather one day, your grandfather said that doing ziyarat of Hussain is equal to 1,000 Hajj and Umrah. So I just wanted to see you one last time. I want to see you one last time. I heard it from your grandfather. He told it to us. I remember it. And it came to my mind. I said, I want to go back there and see you one last time. And the second reason I came is that I heard that anyone who cries for you, that he's going to be with you. So Hussain, before I die, I wanted to come back and cry for you one more time. This person is going to the battlefield. He's giving his life for Hussain, but he wants to come back and cry for Hussain. He wants to come back and say, I want to cry for you one more time. Just give me one chance. I want to shed a tear for you. You know that obviously Bibi Fatima was not in Karbala. Yes, her ruh is different, but in person she wasn't. She had already passed away. She was not in Karbala. You know that. And on the day of judgment, when she is going to come on the day of judgment, Allah is going to ask her that whatever you want, Fatima, whatever your heart desires, I will give it to you today. Anything that you want for me, anything that you want, I will give it to you today. And Fatima will request Allah that, Allah, I wasn't there in Karbala. I wasn't there in Karbala when Hussein was killed. I wasn't there. Allah, please ask them to make a tent, make a room for me so that I can go and cry for Hussein. Fatima wants to cry for Hussein. They will make a room for Fatima. Fatima will go inside there, and Allah will send Hussein. Allah will send Hussein in the room. Hussein will come there holding his head. What a special place you have. Fatima wants to be someone who cries for Hussein, and you have that chance. This is Allah's mercy. If this is not Allah's mercy, then what is it? If this is not Allah's love for you, then what is it? That He has given you this love, that you can shed the tears for Hussein and your heart melts for Hussein. You know, I want to say something special today. Something special so that you can cry. You know, really, me giving majlis is something else. You know, I want to give a majlis from a different point so that you can give your condolences in a different way. You know, let me just share you the story. The story is about this man who was crying because of a sin that he has done. And Musa, the prophet, saw him crying. Musa was on his way to the mountain of Tur, the mountain where he saw the light of Allah. So he was going there and he saw this man and he asked him, what's the matter? He said, I have done a sin that I am afraid I will not be forgiven. And I cannot handle that. It is burdening me. It is killing me. Please ask Allah for forgiveness for me. So Musa, when he went and spoke to Allah, he told Allah that, you know, even before I say anything, you know the state of that man. You have the knowledge of this person. Whatever needs to be done with him, Allah, help him. Do something for him. So Allah said to him that, ask it, Musa. I want you to express it. Say it, what you want. Say it in words. I want you to say it in words. You're the one that I speak to. So say it in words. He says, Allah, this person has done a sin and he seeks forgiveness. Please forgive him. So Allah replied to Musa and said, okay, Musa, I will forgive whoever you seek forgiveness from. Ya Musa a'fu amman istaghfarani. Whoever you ask, I will forgive him right now. Anyone you ask. You want to ask about anyone right now? Make a list and you can ask for anyone, and I will, you being my messenger, I will not reject you. I will accept every person that you put on that list, illa qatil al-Hussein, except the one who has killed Hussein. I have made a promise to myself that I will never forgive him. I will never forgive the one who has killed Hussein. Musa said, Ya Rabbi, wa man al-Hussein? Rab, Ya Allah, who is Hussein? And Allah says, Alladhi ma dhakarahu alayka bijanib at-tur. Remember the name I took to you before. I mentioned his name for you before on the mountain of Tur. Do you remember that? Musa said, yes, I remember that. He said, Ya Rab, wa man yaqtalahu. But Allah, who's going to kill him? Who's going to kill him? He says, Yaqtuluhu ummata jaddihi al-baghiya taghiya fi ardh Karbala. Allah is saying this to Musa, that a nation of rebels, a nation of lowlives from the ummah of his grandfather are going to come and kill him in the land of Karbala. They are going to kill him in the land of Karbala. Allah says, I will not forgive them. I will not forgive them. Anyone who has killed Hussein, I will not forgive them. I cannot forgive them. I have taken an oath on myself that I will not do that. And now just ask him, Shimr, what have you done? What have you done? Have you hurt the heart of Rasulullah? Hurt the heart of Fatima and Ali? Rasulullah wasn't there when Hussein was killed. Fatima wasn't there. Ali wasn't there. But what have you done to deserve such a thing? Really, I heard this young kid, he was crying. And he was reading a Noah and he was crying. And as he was crying, I heard him hear this say, he says, Hormala, why did you kill this baby, Hormala? You're going to go to hell, Hormala. Why did you kill this baby? Now let me give you that. Let me read the Messiah for you, but not from me. I want to give this Messiah because this is the majlis of Allah for Hussein. Allah read this majlis for Hussein. Allah says that his horse, he says, I'll just translate it. His horse, Hussein's horse will come and it will make noise and it will start neighing as if making a noise of grief. And that noise, when you translate it, says that the ummah of his grandfather has killed the daughter's son. Fatima's son has been killed in Karbala. Dhul Jalal will be saying this. Allah is speaking about the horse of Hussein and saying that the horse, when it comes back, it will give out a cry of grief and it will announce the death of Hussein to the people. الظليمة من أمة قتلت ابن بنت نبيها. These are the words of Zuljana as Allah says to Musa. He says, oh Musa, his body will be mixed with dirt. His body will be put on the dirt. It will be rubbed against the dirt and carried on the dirt. His blood will mix with the dirt of Karbala. Oh Musa, his women are going to be taken as slaves and they will be paraded. They will be paraded from city to city. They will be paraded as a spectacle for the people. Oh Musa, Hussein's head, their heads will be on spears. Their heads will be on spears and they'll be taken from place to place. Musa, you want to hear what happened to Hussein? Let me tell you, Allah is saying this. This is Allah's majlis today. Allah is saying this, Ya Musa saghiruhum yamituhul ach. His children are going to die of thirst. His children will be falling down, dying of thirst. They'll be so thirsty. They'll be falling down, dying of thirst. And his old people, their skin is going to be crippled. Their skin is going to be so dry, it will come off as if a fish's skin is come off when it is baked in the oven. Ya Allah. It is said that when Zainab came back to Medina, her husband did not recognize her. Do you know why? Musa Musa, let me tell you, he will not have any helper. No one will be there to help him. He will be all alone. No one will be there to help him. No one will be there around him. When Hussein will die, his eyes will be red with his blood. His eyes will be red with his blood. Hussein will be dying on the ground looking for someone. Is there anyone who will come to help me and aid me? And no one will come to aid him. سيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون. يا محمود بحق محمد، يا الله بحق علي، يا فاطر السماوات بحق فاطمة، يا محسن بحق حسن، يا قديم الإحسان بحق حسين. Allah give us the tawfiq to be on the right paths, wisdom to understand your guidance. Hasten the reappearance of our Imam. Make us his helper when he comes. Wa akhir da'wan alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Matam Hussein. Hussein. Ya 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 Hussein, 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 ye right, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya
Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein,
Ya Hussein,
Ya Hussein,
Ya Hussein,
یا حسین مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، دل بدل سینہ بسینہ کربلا تعمیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، یہ ماتم پہچان ہماری، اس پہ جاں قربان ہماری، جس میں یہی ہے جان ہماری، یہ ماتم ہے شان ہماری، کہتا ہے ایمان ہمارا سارے جوانوں پیر کرے، کہ سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، اصغر تیری پیاس کا ماتم، اکبر کا عباس کا ماتم، حسرت کا اور یاس کا ماتم، حاصل ہے احساس کا ماتم، لاکھ زمانہ ہم کو روکے ہم اس کی تشہیر کریں، سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب
ماتم شبیر کریں،
یہ ماتم مظلوم کا ماتم، زہرا کے معصوم کا ماتم، پانی سے محروم کا ماتم، تیغ تلے حلقوم کا ماتم، اس ماتم سے ہم جو چاہیں وقت کو تحریر کریں، سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب
ماتم شبیر کریں،
ماتم کیا ہے شے کا علم ہے، یہ ماتم تو دین کا برم ہے، جس میں خوشی ہو وہ یہ غم ہے، حق کا یہی ماتم پرچم ہے، اس پرچم کو اس ماتم کو سینوں پہ تحریر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب
ماتم شبیر کریں،
ماتم جس کا دریا دریا، جس کی وفا ایمان کا چہرہ، جس کا علم کا خون میں پھریرا، ڈوبا گیا وہ چاند نہ ڈوبا، اس کی وفا کہتی ہے ہم سے دنیا کو تسخیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم
شبیر کریں،
مل کے سب
ماتم شبیر کریں،
یاد میں تیری دیری شام غریبا، ماتم کرنے والے انسان کرتے ہیں جب شاک گریبا، زہرا خود ہوتی ہے گریبا، سنت زہرا ہے ہم اس کی ہم عالمگیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، کر نہ سکی جو بھائی کا غم، اس زینب کی یاد میں اب ہم رنج و خوشی سے پڑھ کر باہم، ہر دل ہم سمجھے ماہ محرم، زخم دیے زینب کی خاطر کوئی دوا کثیر کرے، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، مل کے سب ماتم شبیر کریں، یا حسین 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 یا حسین
Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Inna Allah ma sabirin, 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 Inna Allah. My brother was dying of thirst by the side of the river. People won't give us water, though we had children with us. Oh, people give us water, we are the Prophet's household. Haqqali, Hussein, Ya Hussein. Hussein is the king, Hussein is the prince, Hussein of Karbala. Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma. Who will look after us now that we have lost Abbas and Akbar and Qasim, who were the light of our house? How can we not remember how Asghar has been slaughtered? Haqqali, Hussein, Ya Hussein. Hussein is the king, Hussein is the prince, Hussein of Karbala. Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah. Jabir is all alone now, no one is there to help him. He preached his words to people, I am the Prophet's grandson. People don't hit me with stones, don't you know I've no helpers? Haqqali, Hussein, Ya Hussein. Hussein is the king, Hussein is the prince, Hussein of Karbala. Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah. Don't hurt us anymore now. Don't take us to the bazaar. Don't hurt us anymore now. Don't take us to the bazaar. Don't put the Prophet's household in such a poor condition. Don't put the Prophet's household in such a poor condition. Don't you know that the ayat that the heat is about us? Haqqali, Hussein, Ya Hussein, Hussein, Ya Hussein, Hussein, Ya Hussein, Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin, Inna Allah ma sabirin. Ya Hussein, 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 Ya Hussein.
غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، حسینی شمع جلانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، رہے نجات میں خورشید زندگی کے لیے، رہے جات میں خورشید زندگی، بقا کے واسطے خالق کی بندگی کے لیے، بقا کی جہالتوں کے اندھیروں میں روشنی کے لیے، جہالتوں کے اندھیروں میں روشنی کے لیے، حسینی شمع جلانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، وہ جسم اصغر معصوم کا تبسم ہے، وہ جسم اصغر معصوم کا تبسم، وہ جسم عشقوں کا سیلاب ہے تلاطم ہے، وہ جسم عشقوں کا سیلاب ہے وہ جسم آخری شبیر کی صدا گم ہے، وہ جسم آخری شبیر کی صدا گم ہے، وہ داستان سنانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، یہ وہ حسین ہے جو فخر ابن آدم ہے، یہ وہ حسین ہے جو فخر ابن آدم ہے، کہ جس کے زیر قدم رفعت دو عالم ہے، کہ جس کے زیر قدم رفعت دو عالم ہے، اسی حسین کے غم میں یہ شور ماتم ہے، اسی حسین کے غم میں یہ شور ماتم ہے، یہ بات سب کو بتانا بہت ضروری ہے، حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے، غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے. وہ جس نے دین بچایا ہے کربلا کر, وہ جس نے دین بچایا ہے کربلا, وہ جس نے آخری سجدہ کیا تہے خنجر, وہ جس نے سجدہ کیا تہے, وہ جس کے در پہ فرشتے جھکا رہے ہیں سر, وہ جس کے در پہ فرشتے جھکا رہے ہیں سر, اس کے گھر پہ جھکانا بہت ضروری ہے. غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے, غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری. وہ بھوک پیاس وہ برچھی وہ سینہ اکبر, وہ بھوک پیاس برچھی وہ سینہ اکبر, وہ مشق اور وہ بازو کٹے جو دریا پر, وہ مشق اور بازو کٹے جو دریا. وہ شے کا آخری سجدہ وہ شمر کا خنجر, وہ شے کا آخری سجدہ وہ شمر کا خنجر. ہر ایک بات بتانا بہت ضروری ہے, غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری ہے, غم حسین منانا بہت ضروری. یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین. وہ عابد بیمار تھا, وہ عابد بیمار تھا, اور رضلا کا تیر تھا, اور حرمت کا تیر تھا. ننا گلا کیوں کٹ چھدا, ننا گلا کیوں کٹ چھدا, دھرتی زمین اور آسمان. مولا حق امام یا حسن یا حسین, مولا حق امام یا حسن یا حسین, مولا حق امام یا حسن یا حسین, یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین.
السلام علیکم یا رسول اللہ, یا حبیب اللہ, یا خیر خلق اللہ ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ. السلام علیکم یا ابا عبداللہ ابن رسول اللہ, السلام علیکم یا ابا عبداللہ وعلى الارواح التي حلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله عبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله